Tonight, a woman searching for answers after her brother died while in the City Justice Center.
First Alert 4 has been following issues with the city's Seoul jail for years. Now, as one family mourns, they're also pushing for transparency. Our John Kipper joins us live tonight, sharing this family's struggles and asking your leaders for the full story. John?
Yeah, Corey, I'm live in front of the CJC right now, and at this time last year, there were 10 deaths in the jail in less than 2 years. Now, this year, a little bit better, just 2 deaths. That's including a week and a half ago. Now, that man's families has serious questions.
I want to be at a little bit more ease of what happened.
Carmen Weber came from Houston this week to bury her brother, Antonio Weber, who died November 9th at the St. Louis City Justice Center.
Had a lot of charisma, swag, playful. He was about family. Started going down the wrong road. Got addicted to drugs.
Carmen says on November 1st, police picked up her brother on outstanding warrants. Court records also show he was picked up in August after a theft at the Cardinals Pro Shop downtown, and police found fentanyl in his bag. According to Carmen, 9 days after he was incarcerated, their grandmother got a call from the jail saying Antonio was complaining about chest pains and was incontinent. That same day, she got another call telling her he died. Carmen now questions if jail staff knew he was likely detoxing from drugs.
My brother's addicted to drugs, okay? My brother get locked up. My brother gonna tell you that he needs something because he's sick.
And she wants to know what they did once they learned his chest hurt.
If he complained about his chest hurting earlier part of that day, how long did it take for somebody, anybody, to come back to check on him and found him unresponsive?
His death comes as Jail Commissioner Jennifer Clemens Abdullah has been on leave since September. Carmen says she's spoken to the acting commissioner, Tammy Ross, multiple times and is told the investigation will continue, but she can't get any more information until it's complete. Detention Oversight Board Chair Reverend Darrell Gray tells First Alert 4 he was told Weber suffered cardiac arrest. Carmen wants to know what protocols were followed or broken, as well as
their condolences, their apology, and why nothing was done when it should have been done.
Okay, a few quick notes here. I did reach out to the Office of Public Safety to see if they could share any more information that we know about the investigation. We have yet to hear back. Now, I also got a little bit more information from Reverend Gray. He said the Oversight Board is trying to figure out the medical protocols for those addicted to drugs. And finally, he said there's really no timeline for these investigations to be completed. Reporting live downtown, John Kipper, First Alert 4.
All right, John, thank you. Some breaking news.